All right, buddy. Step one is locate the stabilizers on all four corners of the camper. We got this guy. Just gonna go right on here and crank it down. Once you're done cranking that all the way down on all four, just enough to touch the ground, then you can detach from your trailer hitch if you have to. And if you have to level the trailer off, you can crank them down a little bit more afterwards. Go around and unclip these four clips from the side. They should be up like that. And then that would be, yeah, they're like this. And then you'll just pop that down. And then go around to the back of the camper. And there's this little thing right here underneath the lights, underneath the reflectors. Give you that tool, an L-shaped tool, goes right in there. Step two is pull out the beds, and they'll have a little handle underneath the flaps there. Just pull that all the way out, so it don't come out no more. Look like that. And you go underneath it. And underneath that flap, you're gonna see these two bars. There's one over here. Move it out from where it's at. Should go down onto this thing right here. And I push up on the press board here with my back. And this should lock into place. Wait, something ain't right. The bed must not be all the way out. All right, so after we bring the pole down, push up on my back with the board here. You'll hear that click into place. It'll lock. And then you do the other side. One over here. Pull it down and put it on that peg. Push up with your back and it locks in place. And that's it. Now that's set. And now, when you got that set, you're gonna go look underneath here. That sun is in my face. And you're gonna find some bungee cords. See that little hook? That hook goes right over that spot, right over there. And then you'll see this one in the middle. Pretty much just, where's my hand? Pull it over to this hook. That in place. That one. This one, the bigger bed has four like that on each side. All right, then you're gonna open the door. That pops out. And that, this will drop down. This is your step, which you ain't gotta worry. This has contact paper that the glue is getting bad on. That's your step. You step up in there. Next thing I'm gonna show you is using these shepherd hook style poles to push the beds out. The short one for the short side, long one for the longer side. All right, here's the longer one I got. Over on the big bed. Oh, interesting. There's a bar here. I'm gonna show you in a second. This bar will push out to the end of the camper. I'm gonna hold it with that stick so I can show you what it looks like. In a second. Here we go. Okay. There's a bar that's part of the frame there. I'm holding with this stick. Pretty much the way you're gonna do this with the shepherd crook. I'm gonna put it in on that end of that bar, as you can see, and then it's gonna go up. And here you might have to push it forward a little bit until it goes, and boom, that's it. Now that's gonna hold that side up. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, smaller shepherd's crook here. Gonna go. You can see it has a clip on the end. The other one was broke. But basically, you could do it like this. I'll put it free like that. There's two screws that can sit right between. It clips in. on the frame. You push that frame all the way out until it sits where it's supposed to be. And the same thing over here. I'm gonna put this guy in its spot. Maybe a two-hander. There we go. That's it. Seat it in. And now that side goes up. The sink, this is dirty, but the sink has its own little handle here. That's got to go down when you put the camper down. But when it's open, it just pulls back up, sits over there. That gives you your cabinets and your sink. All right, next is the door that we generally just store on the floor down there. Used to be linked to the ceiling, but I took the guides down. So when you put it up from the inside, that handle will be on the inside of the door on your right side. The bottom of the door will seat down in where your step is. It actually fits right in there like a puzzle piece. And you can lean the door up and into place. And you'll see that it has these things here. I'll show you in a second. So you see these locking mechanisms on the top of the door. We'll seat in here like this. Push the door forward. Put them down however they'll hold. Then you can open your door. Watch out. When you go outside, you see the camper has Velcro and the door frame has Velcro. So you just Velcro it in. That's all. That's what's going to help keep your bugs out. That's pretty much it. The door is Velcroed in place. You have a storm door if you don't want anybody looking in at night. Just pull that up. Somehow. There you go. Two-hander. There you go. Alright. We'll just pull that storm door up. And she'll seat in place. And you got your privacy. And that's pretty much it. After that, all you're really doing is unzipping your windows for whatever amount of wind you want. Each one has one of these so you can roll it up and tie it in place. I don't know if you can see it that good, but there it is, all lit up. Got it mostly buttoned up for the night. LEDs in there. Nice and bright. Show you what it looks like on the inside. Oh, you got a little light right here too. There's a little switch by the door. Turns that on so you can see where you're stepping at night. Whoa, it's the inside. I'll put that on the floor. Yeah. So it has lots of outlets, but you can't use them unless you're plugged into a power source. Underneath this bed is a table that pops up so you can sit and eat. These turn into the backdrops, or the backs of the benches. And there's a power box underneath there. On the outside of the camper is an outlet. You would plug that into the power source of whatever campsite you're at if you really want to get bougie. Time to break it down. The first thing that goes will be the door. We'll un-Velcro the door on both sides and then pop the door out by lifting it up. Actually, go inside. Gotta go inside first. Undo these bad boys. 1, 2. Shut the door. And you'll be able to just lift it out of there. Okay, the door is down. We lean it toward the bed so that it does not protrude above where this will slide forward and across. You can actually even lay it down if you want to. Then the next step will be the sink. Just grab the handle, hold it towards you, lower that towards the ground. And you have that down. So when you pull this bed back, it'll go over top of that. Then we are going to take the shepherd's crook style poles down by pushing them forward get them out of that little loop and lowering that down. These go over here. Make sure this thing leans in towards you. It should automatically do. And then repeat it on the other side. Take the pole down, lean the frame in towards you. Alright. This one actually will pull towards you because the end of the pole still has a clip on it. And then it goes on the bed. Once you do that, you have a situation looking like this. You'll be able to push this into the camper. So here we go. I'm gonna just push this right in. Oh, can't do it. Why can't you push it in? Because we forgot to take the poles out from underneath it. The way we do that is press right here. You should be able to press. You're gonna lift up on the bed with your back. I usually use my back to push it up and press on that to release the pole to slide. Slide the pole back and seat it in place up there. Do the same with the other one, and then unhook all these bungee cords so that you can slide it underneath. All right, now we're gonna push the bed in. Till it sits flush. And come around, tuck these in the best you can. You're gonna end up doing it probably several times. And when you bring the top down, it will seat around them. Same with the other side. And then repeat on the other side of the camper. All right, you can see this side is tucked in. The beds are pushed in and above the door, not hitting it. Frames are folded in. This side's tucked in. And now we're going to use this bad boy right here. This will connect the back of the camper. And it will lower it down. You'll see that thing. Get it mostly down. I'll take a walk around the camper, tuck this in a little bit more. Anything I see hanging out, push that in. All in, keep that clear. I don't remember if that has to go or not, but we'll tuck that in. Tuck that in. This whole thing. Tuck it all in. Watch your step, don't hit your shins. All the way around. Looking decent. Crank it down more. And one last round doing the same thing. Tucking everything in. Up and in there, looks decent, pretty good, pretty good. I don't know about that. Pretty good, looks pretty good. Just a little bit more. Make sure the electrical wiring is in, and finish the job. All the way down. Don't force it. And now, you're gonna walk around and clip these in place. So, sometimes you gotta push down on the top a little bit to get that in place. that. And then you push that up, lock that in place. Do that with all 4. Same thing. Push it down with your arm, clamp it in place. Clamp it in place. And the last one doesn't seem to. Okay, here we go. There we go. All 4 clamped in place. She's buttoned up and almost ready to roll. Last thing will be, let's see, is this the last thing? Yeah, we can do that. Oh, maybe we can't. Oh, that's not good. Is that right? Looks like I should have put this up first. All right, this should go first. I didn't do that before. I shut it, turn this thing, push it in, lock it in place, and then do everything else. But if you do like I did and you forget, I just cranked it up just a little bit, put the step in, and then just crank it back down. And then you can go ahead and re-secure these again. When you're done with all that, this guy goes back in here for next time.